Yeah, definitely. I thought they had looks earlier in the game, but I thought we did a pretty good job of keeping it to the outside, and Ned played great. Gave us a chance. Yeah, and that's certainly a tough one to give up. Well, I mean, if you score 60, you're finding ways to get it done, no matter who you're matched up against. He's a really special talent. Um, you know, One of the top players in the league, certainly probably the top goal scorer. So, he's going to get his looks, and, you just try and limit him and keep him to the outside as much as you can. And, ultimately found a way to break through tonight. One on the power play, one kind of even strength there. So, yeah, certainly a tough guy to shut down, but, we had some looks too to keep us in it. And, Campbell made some saves. So, like I said, I mean, I thought we competed hard. And ultimately it's a tough loss, and gotta try and bounce back next game. Absolutely. I mean, it's a really hard league to score in now. This year there's been kind of little bit of a scoring renaissance, I guess. But he's kind of separated himself. Everyone talks about his shot, but I think he scores in a bunch of different ways. And he's a guy that you got to try and game plan for, and limit his time and space. And, he's still got to find ways to get looks, but, it's one of those games. Ned made some big saves on him, and he just ended up finding a way to break through. You don't know how many years you have in this league, and, how many chances you get to play games in this league. And that's the way you have to look at it. Get another crack at it next, on Friday in Jersey. And you have to be excited about it. I mean, every chance you get to play in this league is, it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's the best league in the world, and, it's really hard at times, but, you have to enjoy it, or you won't be around very long. Yeah, I mean, that was our goal going into the game. We're missing pieces, and some really big pieces for us, but, you go into the game with the lineup you have, and you formulate a game plan and do your best to find a way to get a win. And, I thought that the group that was playing tonight did a really good job early on. We were trying to press and create some chances, and, had a few looks that Campbell made some good stops on. And then ultimately they broke through. So, I think there's some things to build off of that, that we have to like in there. But, when you fall short, it never feels good.
Yeah, Helene, I think going to these games, you're obviously playing a team that's a real good hockey team. So you want to check great. You want to stay in the game. You honestly on the road, you want to kind of make the game boring in a situation like this, and you want to find your way to capitalize on your chances. And we were able to keep the game 0-0 for a long time. We had some chances to be able to go up if you score. Potentially, it's a different game, and so I thought, in a lot of ways, we played and put ourselves in position going the third period to win a hockey game. We would have preferred it to be 0-0. We would have preferred it for us to have the lead, but it's 1-0, and you're certainly the game's there to be had. And we just weren't able to make the play to score the next goal, and unfortunately, they got it. I thought we did a pretty good job of defending and checking and being above them, and keeping the opportunities for the most part to opportunities that were contested at least, and not big time chances. And they certainly still got a few of them. They're going to create a few on their own. We made a few poor plays with the puck, but I thought we did a pretty good job of keeping ourselves in position to win the hockey game. And that's again what we're obviously a bit undermanned here. You're coming in and playing a team that needs the point or points, and so you want to keeping yourself on the road in position to win the hockey game, and we did that. We just at some point you need to capitalize, and you got to try to turn momentum. It'd be similar to the Carolina win, where we were able to score in Carolina, and next thing we score the next one, and then you have the momentum. We just couldn't get the momentum because we didn't score. Yeah, Ernie was hurt. He was able to participate in pregame skate, but could not play tonight. He's questionable for Friday. Well, I think so. The one thing about the fact that we are missing some key pieces is younger people are filling even bigger roles, and they've been in fairly big roles most of the season, but they're filling even bigger roles, and so you're going to grow from those experiences as long as you have that growth mindset, and I think there's little situations in a hockey game where you have to learn how to do certain things, and you got to do it against the best, and a number of young players had an opportunity to do that. Well, they certainly have spent a lot of time against the other team's best. I think, Raymond being on a line with Larkin, and lots of times Bertuzzi, that's going to attract the other team's best defensemen. A lot of times going to attract the other team's either best players or best checkers. And, so I think, the production he was able to have this year, he was given good opportunity in terms of who he played with, but it also, again, you've got to play against the other team's best. So it's pretty impressive. And then, Sides is as I said, he's going to see that for a long time. He's going to go out against the other team's best for a long time in a Detroit uniform. And I think it certainly helps you grow. And you don't want to put people in those positions if they're not ready for it. And if either guy, appeared at any point during the season like they couldn't handle it, we would have made changes. We would have deployed other people, but ultimately they both, I thought thrived a lot of times in the environment of playing against the elite players in the league. And so I certainly think they've grown from it, and I certainly think they'll be better players tomorrow because of it. Yeah, I think we all went through a tough stretch there, post All-Star break. And including, our goaltenders. And I thought both Ned and Greiser, give or take a game or two, the last month have done a good job and really kind of, I think, ended in good fashion. I thought Ned had a number of real good quality starts, and hopefully that continues to give him real good confidence moving forward.